Good.
Hey, Rob. What's going on?
You didn't hear? We're coming back on the air January 20th.
Yeah!
Can you believe it?
Wait a minute. You mean we haven't been on TV?
Yeah, we're off the air for a couple months, but now we're back.
Yes.
You knew that, right?
No, I did not know that. How long have I not been on television?
Rob, this is good news.
What's good news? That this hasn't been on TV for 5 months?
Oh, that's
Great. Now I'm out of coffee.
That was a funny promo for Rob's TV series. If you haven't seen it, Parks and Recreation. The LA Times says, it's true, the man who was always considered pretty is also turning out to be pretty funny. Who knew you had such great timing?
I know, it's so fun to be a part of a show that's like firing on all cylinders, and those people are seriously funny.
And you're pretty good yourself,
No,
Mr. Lowe.
thank
Pretty
you.
good.
Thank you.
Okay, you've been, you knew I had to ask this question. It's a mandatory Charlie Sheen question.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been...
Winning!
As we've established, you've been close to the Sheen family since you were...
Since I was 13. You have to
13.
understand, Charlie, I've known him since I'm 13. He
Okay.
is my homeboy.
Okay, so what's it like to watch what he's going through, whatever this is he's going through?
Well, I love him.
Okay,
And he and I agree to disagree on sobriety.
okay.
I'm like, dude, we have a chair for you. We're ready for you over here in the anonymous group that we all go to and has saved my life. He doesn't want anything to do with it.
Do you feel that he's spiraling out of control in some way? Or is this control for him? Or is it just the public's perception that it is out of control? But maybe this is control for him.
He's always been an iconoclast and a true character, full of charisma and wild. And this is, he's letting it all loose. He's like, you know what? I'm really going to go full throttle with what I've been keeping inside my whole life. I mean, that's really where it's at.
Have you tried to talk to him?
We talk via text, although I haven't talked to him in a while.
So when you saw him on all the newscasts and doing all the interviews and stuff, you didn't think, reel it in, or you just thought, oh, that's Charlie being Charlie?
Honestly, it really is Charlie being Charlie.
Okay.
I mean, in a obviously a much more advanced, hopped up version.
Okay, moving on. Let's fast forward to West Wing. Everybody was so disappointed when you left.
West Wing.
Why did you leave? What is the real, true reason you left?
Well, I think it's funny, of the book, the only 2 things that I really went back and rewrote were the West Wing chapters.
Okay.
Because the truth of it is, I don't really know where it began to sort of go wrong. I really don't. And really, at the end of the day, the real bottom line is when everybody got a raise and success and they didn't want to give me one, at the end of the day, was like, you know what, this is not right. It's just not right. It's
Why didn't they want to give you a raise?
I don't really know. I never got to the bottom of it. And I have no regrets. I'm not bitter about it at all. In fact, like everything, not to sound cliche, but it was a real learning experience because I want my kids, when they're in something that's cool and lauded and everybody's paying attention and it's the greatest thing that ever happened to them, but if behind the scenes they're not being respected, they need to leave.
Really? That's what you said. Good. More with Rob Lowe in a moment. Coming up, when you look in the mirror, do you think of yourself as still hot? And Rob reveals a real-life crush on Demi Moore.
She's an amazing woman.
Yeah.
All new.
Never in 25 years have we ever